I'm Christine Bagley, Philanthropy Officer for the Georgian Bay General Hospital Foundation, and I am honored to share a special story with you today. When Conrad and Donna Huber fell in love in Port Severn more than 30 years ago, they had already established a strong friendship. As the bond between them grew, the sparks began to fly, and today those sparks have ignited a powerful love story that inspires those around them to find true happiness through friendship, communication, trust, and common interests. And among those many interests that Conrad and Donna share are their love for each other and their community. In 2021, the Hubers gave $20,000 to inspire the community to join them for Kickstart Your Heart, a campaign to raise funds for defibrillators and crash carts for Georgian Bay General Hospital. With that gift, another spark was ignited, bringing businesses and individuals together and raising a total of $74,000 for local health care.
My name is Meg Whitten. I do the morning show on Bounce Radio with my co-host Brian Wicks. Bounce Radio, Mornings with Wicks and Meg. It's a really lovely job to get to have.
Well, I'm Brian Wicks from the Wicks and Meg Morning Show on 104.1 Bounce Radio right here in Midland. I've actually lived in the Midland area on 2 stints back in the 80s for about 5 years, and I've been here for the last 15 years. My daughter was born here 32 years ago, and we've just always come back to this community because we love the natural area of it. But probably more importantly is we're not big city folks, and we just love how this community just bonds together when times are tough or when there's a need out there, like the Kickstart Your Heart campaign, and we'll just see the whole community rally behind it, and that's why we love this place.
Bell Media is supporting the Kickstart Your Heart campaign because they understand how important it is for communities to work at their best potential where their employees live. Bell Let's Talk. We know the importance of mental health, but it's important to have the best health care in all aspects. So we want our hospitals operating at their full potential. We want hospital staff to have the very best equipment, and we want to show our hospital staff that we're willing to provide that for them.
My family's been using the services of GBGH for decades. I mean, I think every one of us has been in here for something, a treatment or a service, and the level of service has been tremendous through all those decades, but so important that we maintain that and even improve it if we can to really get the hospital that we're so proud of.
It's important to me personally to support the Kickstart Your Heart campaign because this is the community that I live in. I remember a day when our staff was toured through Georgian Bay General Hospital so that we would know more about the inner workings of the hospital, and that was something I was doing professionally that day, and we were standing in the ultrasound room. And it was a room I've had many ultrasounds in for my pregnancies, and they said, these ultrasounds are nearing the end of their life, they're 20 years old, they need to be replaced. And that afternoon, I was due to come back 3 hours later with our 3-year-old for an ultrasound for him. And it was eye-opening to see my professional life and my family life just collide like that. And no, I'm being told how important it is to fundraise and get the best equipment in here. But as a mom, knowing that I'm bringing my child in here, I need the best equipment in this room.
It's an incredible gesture, and frankly, one that doesn't totally surprise me. I mean, the Hubers have been huge supporters and philanthropists in the past and have stepped up once again. I mean, their love of community and their love of this hospital is just infectious, and that's the whole idea, where they can, reach out and encourage others to support the Kickstart Your Heart campaign.
This year, Conrad and Donna Huber are kickstarting giving in our community once again with a pledge to match all gifts to the Kickstart Your Heart campaign up to $50,000. We invite you to join us for Kickstart Your Heart and help us raise funds for defibrillators and crash carts at Georgian Bay General Hospital.